racking up a ton.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of... Herbert. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Back to throw. Everett got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Finding Knox there, complete. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now it's Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The throw over the middle taken in. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. They topped the 200-yard mark a week ago. A lot of eyes and hopefully for them bodies on him here in this one.
You've got to expect defensively, forget 8 men in the box. 9, 10,
11?
Hey, listen, they're trying to sneak you and me in there to try and slow him down, but I bet his offensive line mates are going to accept that challenge. They really like blocking for a guy who can turn up that kind of yardage.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 receiving.
So deuce is wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Probably should have gotten 2 checks for this game, right? 1 for the running backs, 1 for the wide receivers. Could carry home a nice little pile of cash.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First down, here's the run with Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Rolling to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. Everett. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Herbert now. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This will be fielded at the 17. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Rowe. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw. Everett. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Bills are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of their home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Rowe. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end? Touchdown, Bills! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Herbert on first down now. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 20.
Once more, here's Eckler. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is caught by Williams. He's got the first down and more. Touchdown, LA! Mike Williams, 40 yards. And the Chargers are back within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Everett, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Off the play fake. Everett steps away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who would take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. On fourth down, Everett. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run with Cook, and they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Second and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Everett. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis with career touchdown number 60 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll decide to not. Their drive will begin at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. And they score not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, they put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Complete to Likely on the out route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. On first down, Justin Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker, defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. The roughing the kicker called on fourth down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. picked up by Richie Grant. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Everett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, Everett. And that's Elliott, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Touchdown, Bills! A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Looking deep for Elliott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So that, sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bills to take over. Last week, they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 14 yards. First down, Bills.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down. Everett. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seems like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Everett on the move to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rowe. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Everett, touchdown! Gabriel Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Devin White able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Eckler now between the tackles. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Now that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Here's Cook again.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Back to throw. Everett
swinging this out wide here for Cook.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Everett. Touchdown, Bills.
Gabriel Davis
from a yard out.
And the Bills have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chargers 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on 2nd and 13. Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is down to 24. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing,
it's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter. On play action, Everett. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Everett rolling to his left. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis.
51 yards.
And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chargers 21.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Mike Williams and his Charger offense getting set for the next series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Herbert. Likely hauls in the quick slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On the give, this is Eckler. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Herbert now. It's complete to Williams.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Eckler diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is down to 24. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game.
And hit behind the line.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
92 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Everett out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them? Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as
touchdown, Drake London from 21 yards away.
And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Herbert on 1st down now.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be up to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Elliott, and he's got the catch on the crossing route. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Patterson now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
66.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Chargers ready to take over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On first down, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.